Hello friends, good morning. This is Umakant, your life coach. See, just wanted to tell you, about these emotions. This, I'm telling you, this is the most important topic I have been discussing in my videos. This emotional management is the basic aspect of human life. What happened, one day I received a call from my sister, and she was actually crying on the phone call, and it took a lot of time for me to make her understand and make her come out of the situation. You receive pain. Pain is nothing but an emotional response which you give to the outside situation. So when people are suffering and when people are in a bad emotional states, what will happen is to deal with such situation, you require a lot of bigger kind of a thinking and a wide range of thinking, and if you can say that a broader way of thinking and taking life as such. So what are these emotional states and how they are affecting us? We need to understand this situation, and we need to see how these emotions are, what is the source of these emotions as such. So see, if you look at happiness, happiness is one kind of emotion. And don't think that one thing you need to understand is this happiness emotion is not coming from the outside material. This happiness emotion is coming from inside it, inside you. Because see, for example, if I'm a person liking a sweet, for example, I like to eat gulab jamun. If happiness is in gulab jamun, I don't feel the same happiness when I'm eating while I'm consuming my 11th gulab jamun. So where is the happiness coming from? The happiness is one thing which is manifesting from inside your heart. So this is a feeling which is coming from inside your heart. So happiness is an internal emotion. It's an internal state. So what will happen is that when you are happy, your lips will definitely, will open up like this. You'll smile, and this is a happiness emotion. And the same state, I'll just go to a second level of emotion. That is called sadness. In sadness, what will happen? You'll keep your emotions like this, like an inverted U. You'll be sad at the situation. But how it is manifesting? This is also emotional response which we are giving to our outside situation. Okay, so sadness is also like an internal response which is coming up from an outside stimulant. Similarly, irritation, it is also an emotional response to an outside stimulant. Jealousiness is also one kind of emotion which is coming from an outside stimulant. And selfishness is also like thing, this is also a trait which you have developed within yourself. So these are called the various kind of emotion, and the final state is called a joyful state. This is completely joyful state when there is no movement between moving back to the lower emotions of sadness, happiness, pleasure, and pain. Now, how to how to deal with these situations? Why we are roaming between so much things of so much emotional state conditions. Why we are moving so much across so many conditions? Thing is that we do not know how to manage these emotions very well. We do not know how to manage our internal states of mind. We do not receive any training from outside to manage our internal states of mind. Most of the time, if you ask people about life training and dealing with life situations, people take it as a very granted way. But the day you should understand, this is also a path. There is also a way to deal with your internal self. You will be very much happy and obliged to take such kind of trainings from outside. But thing is that people think they are capable enough to manage the life situations in a very rudimentary way, and rudimentary way life does not work in such conditions. Rudimentary way is a very ill way of treating the life. Whatever the way comes, you'll treat the you have a very low understanding IQ levels of dealing with the problem emotion, and you think deal in the same way. And while dealing with these emotions of pain, happiness, sorrow, and pleasure, you tend to hurt others because you do not value the emotions of other people. Neither you do not know how to manage your own internal states. So what we people do, who are we? We are actually joy state experts. We know, we have reached a state, we have practiced over a period of time and period of years, how to elevate, how to amplify our emotions to reach a state wherein we are always happy and always joyful. I'm just standing in the trees here, in the atmosphere here, and actually I'm actually celebrating my life, and I'm completely joyful. If you ask me how it is possible, this has to be trained. This has to undergo. This state is do not come in one day of time. See, I'll tell you, I have been in a job. I've been doing jobs in IT companies, and I'm providing solutions to many software problems, issues. And when the IT market goes down, what happens? Most of the jobs are being out. So it also, the situation happened with me also. I was not doing my job for almost 7 months. I was not receiving my salary and all. And the financial conditions went down. And when what happens, when your EMI stops and the financial situations is bad, most of the time people tend to reach a state of sadness and depression, and they do not come out of it. But I was actually very much in a healthy way. I was managing the situations from the past 6 months without any job, and I was dealing with life in a very joyful manner. So you may ask, how did you do it? How did you how did you able to deal with such a situation? I would say that this require a kind of perfect organized training. Without a perfect organized training, you cannot reach a joyful emotional state. I have amplified my emotions to such a state wherein I can deal with any situations of life, and my trust levels are very high. So, if you want to learn to how to deal with your internal state, and you want to be at a positive vibes within you, you want to cultivate this positive vibes within you, and you want to lead a life in a more positive, healthy manner, then I think you should enroll for a training program with me, and we will talk about these training programs, which last for 2 to 3 days, and with a particular timings, and we can discuss how to deal with life and how to keep these high emotional states. This is kind of an intelligence we need to develop in ourselves, and this requires a training, and this is a high value training which is going to take place. So guys, if you are interested in joining this kind of a training program online, uh, just email me up. My email ID is surkredd@gmail.com, and we will discuss the various aspects of your life, and I will train you in a way that you're always able to stay in a particular high, stable emotional state. So this is the joyful state which I'm talking about. So let us stay connected, and also visit my website https://innertransfer.com for more information. It is just in its baby state, but the trainings which we are going to undertake will be a high level training programs, and we'll talk to each other online, and get in touch. See you guys. Meanwhile, do you take care about yourself, take care of your family, and let's stay connected. Till time, I wish you all a joyous and happy moments ahead. See you. Bye.